It's a beautiful Friday. Yeah, it's probably around 10:30 right now. I've been up here since this morning putting in more block. And I'll show you an update of where I am. I've been putting a bunch of block in last weekend and a few other after work sort of deals coming out here to the mountain. But it takes a long time to do it. Also, a little bit of planning has to go into this because of where the turbines and the solar panels are going. But let's take a look. I've got back wall, the north wall, coming up onto the fourth block. Gotta get the rebar all in there. That's some mud right there. And so the opening, the turbine's going to be here, one turbine, and an opening will be here. And then I got to put the rest of the parapets along here. So I'm going to get working on that. And as soon as I get some of the parapets up in the block here, we'll get showing some more stuff on what's happening. So a lot of things are going to be happening this weekend. And let's get this block done, and then I can get back to talking about that. Well, there is the first row. See where the parapets, and then here were the turbine. And now let's get on to the next one. Well, and that's the last row for the parapets here. This is how high it goes up. Just have to put the fill these with concrete and some rebar, and then put the caps on top all the way around. This is section right here has got to go up, and there's going to be a concrete beam across here to support this wall, because when you get high winds. And I've been working on the rest of the northern wall, and just got a bunch down right there. When I do this, basically I'm using a mortar mix type S. Of all the mixes, I would only go with type S or type N. And type N is, I guess, more for foundational purposes. But the S works really well. It's more expensive than just regular mortar, but if you're going to put any block together, you're going to use type S or type N. And I like the spec mix type S, but Home Depot also has another brand, which I can't quite remember on the top of my head, that Dave brought in. I was sort of leery about it, but it seems to be really good stuff too. So as long as you get type S, you're probably going to be pretty good if you're getting it from Home Depot. So no problems there. Now I've just got a little bit more of the mortar to put in. So I'm going to put up some stuff here, right in here, and use up the mortar, and then I have to take a run into town to get some chores done. So let's get this, and then we'll get back as soon as I get all this done here. Well, 2 loads of brick today. But I got to run in and take care of some stuff. But this is where we've gotten to the end. Not much more than what I just showed. I had to fill some gaps. But a lot of stuff going on since today's Friday. Usually I'd even have Saturday and Sunday to work on, but Saturday, tomorrow, we're going out to the desert. I got a call from Scott and Les about the group that I worked with before. Unfortunately, I just forgot their names, for searching a couple mine shafts for the Dylan boy. So I'm not really sure how good this area will be, but we're going to check it out tomorrow, and it's going to be very interesting. Apparently there's some really deep mine shafts we're going to hit. So I don't know if everybody's going to be there, if Scott's going to be there or not, because Les said that he was trying to get a hold of his brother, but hadn't been able to. So hopefully we can get a hold of him before we head out tomorrow. So So we're gonna head out really early. And so yeah, a lot of stuff been going on this whole last week. Been sort of interesting for me. Had been having to take a helicopter ride to work several days this week, since we were doing some recoveries and a lot of work and far away in difficult areas. So Dave Sparks is going to be probably having videos of that up, if not already out, of this last big recovery. And then we've got so much on our plate as far as the Heavy D Sparks channel. So much stuff, I don't even know where to begin on that. We got tons of stuff to do. And I got tons of stuff to do up here at Mount Fortress Labs, and don't seem to have enough time to get to everything up here. Otherwise this would be done. I had hoped to have this thing done this year as far as the main complex of the fortress, but 3 months behind because of the fire. So probably won't be until spring when get to really see things working. But hopefully I can get enough done here that during the winter time we can get doors, windows and stuff put in, because that's steel and stuff and welding and things like that. When it gets really cold, I can't do any of the concrete or mortar because you have freezing issues up here. But coming along pretty good on this. I'm pretty happy about it. I was going to try to add on to the back of this video some stuff about the wind turbines. I got some of the parts and stuff that are going to work on, but I guess I'm gonna have to save that for another video. So thanks everyone, thanks for viewing, thanks for all those who subscribe, like, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, everybody's I've talked with a bunch of people, everybody's a little leery about the future with going on in our country, but never worry, God is always in control. Thank you. Have an awesome weekend.